Hello, friends! We're going to read Pete the Cat and his 4 groovy buttons. But before we read, I have some questions. So what part of the book is this? The front cover. Good job. And if I flip it over, this is called the back cover. So this is called the spine. But what does the spine do? It holds the pages all together. Good job, friends. And then what are the words up here that are saying what the name of my story is? The title. Good job. So the title is Pete the Cat and his 4 groovy buttons. Before we start, we need to practice counting to 4. Do you think we can do it? I think we can do it. Shake your hand out. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. Kiss your brain. You're so smart. All right, let's start our story. Make sure you're sitting crisscross applesauce with a big, big bubble. Quick. Good job. All right, Pete the Cat and his 4 groovy buttons. Look at all those buttons. Oh, so many. Pete the Cat put on his favorite shirt with 4 colorful, round, groovy buttons. He loved his buttons so much he sang this song. Can we count to 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's thinking about the number 4. Ready for the song? My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no! One of the buttons popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 3. 4 minus 1 equals 3. 1, 2, 3. Good job, friends. 3. Groovy. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept singing his song. My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no! Another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 2. Whoops. 3 minus 1 equals 2. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept singing his song. My buttons, my 2 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 2 groovy buttons. Ice cream truck. Pop! Oh no! Another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 1. 2 minus 1 equals 1. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept singing his song. My buttons, my 1 groovy button. My button, my 1 groovy button. Pop! Oh no! The last button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 0. 1 minus 1 equals 0. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. Pete looked down at his buttonless shirt. And what do you think he saw? His belly button. And he kept singing his song. It's all good. My button, still have my belly button. My button, still have my belly button. I guess it simply goes to show you that stuff will come and stuff will go. But do we cry? Goodness, no. We keep on singing. Good job, friends. Thank you for reading with me.